man posted his selfie talking about how he needs his confidence boost. Somebody posted in the comments, man, you better go find it.
Get no love, bro.
Take a little time from the wild out. You can slow the time down with me, baby.
Come here, I'll make it all stop.
What's up? You're not a career with Hobby Coach Kid. In today's video, we have no love from a black nerd. It's his creator. Let's go ahead and give him his credentials so I won't get fussed out in the comments. I'm gonna give him no credit. Flat Top Chicken. That's a crazy name. Flat Top Chicken. So support him. I feel like this video is about to be a banger. Without further ado, let's dive into the big. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Oh my god. That's the Dragon Ball Z intro. Salute.
Alright, so what's poppin', y'all? I'm back after 2 months of not uploading nothing. I got a longer video in the works. Here's a clip. If nobody got me, I know women complaining about men on the internet got me. Can I get an amen?
Hey, yo.
So that's what I've been doing for the past 2 months. Anyways, a couple of weeks ago, I came across this Twitter thread, and when I saw it, I knew I had to talk about it because it related to me personally. Now, me and Twitter have a love-hate relationship. On one hand, some of the funniest people alive are on Twitter, but on the other hand, some of the dumbest people alive are on Twitter. But over the years, I've learned how to balance it out because you got to do that if you want to be on Twitter and not lose brain cells. And very few tweets move me to the point to where I feel I have to make a video on them. Like it is my duty, my calling to talk about this. Here's the tweet in question. Now, upon initial contact, this tweet was a bit of an eyebrow raiser for reasons that will become evident later. However, I decided to dig a little deeper and take a trip to this person's Twitter bio. Now, I'm showing you their bio because I want you to get a feel for the type of people who post stuff like this. I want you to get a feel for the type of people who post stuff like this. I want you to get a feel for the type of people. Yo, I went to her Twitch account to see what kind of game she streamed. Came across this. I just got to put it in here because this shit is humorous.
Is there gameplay?
Hello? What do they want me to do?
Oh my gosh, press the button.
I'm not understanding. What do these idiots
All hope is lost, bro.
Other way.
All hope is lost.
I'm so stupid.
You get the picture? You picking up what I'm putting down? Let me show you one more example, and I don't have to travel far because it is the top reply at the bottom of the original tweet. Like I said before, I just want you to get a feel for the kind of people who post. Now, the problem that I have with this tweet isn't that it's a couple of OnlyFans girls trying to boost their subscribers.
Hoes gotta eat too.
The problem that I have with this tweet is that it's all cap. Because if you've grown up as a nerdy black dude, as I have, you would know that black women would not touch you with a 10-foot pole.
And that's so facts. The crazy thing about even being nerdy is that back then, anime was considered weird or nerdy, bro. If you didn't dribble or hop on a mic to try to talk some, it's like if you wasn't a gangster, you get no play from some black women. No play, bro. I was told I taught white. I was whitewashed. Like, people compare me to like Baby Drake, and I'm just like, dang. I had a guy come up to me telling me that I had some fake US polos just for him to wear it the same day. And if you're watching this video, I hope your pillow is really warm, bro. On me, bro.
Talk about that later. Back to the tweet. It was so bad that somebody started a separate Twitter thread where they asked black women to post their nerdy black boyfriends. And all that Twitter thread ended up being was black women posting their conventionally attractive boyfriends who just so happened to be in the nerdy stuff. Now, I will admit that there was a few couples in there that truly were just two nerds falling in love. But what made the tweet even funnier was that in that thread, a couple of black women were getting exposed for lusting after white men in the past. And all I got to say about that is, those in glass houses should not throw stones. Now, here comes the part where I talk about my personal experience on this topic. I don't know if you realize it yet, but I myself am a black nerd. I am an African American male.
Not him putting the Childish Gambino sign out there, bro. Those who did their homework back then, yeah, Childish Gambino is your nerd. What's up, Cammy?
nerd. I am an African American male who possesses unconventional hobbies such as anime and video games. I'm not gonna use the term blurred because I think that shit sounds fucking stupid. I've been playing video games and watching anime since I was in grade school. I got a fat ass PS2 game collection. On occasion, I hunt down rare retro games so I can add them to my collection. I really do this nerd shit. And I can safely say after 20 years of being a nerd has never gotten me any pussy whatsoever. No woman.
I will say now, because times are different, I don't know if I agree with that. Because me personally, because being a nerd, I dealt with some stuff. I don't know. That's just me though. That's just me. Maybe I'm built different. Maybe I'm built different.
School smash. You gave me the ooshka smooth, the smooth smash.
Almost, I took it up.
Has ever wanted to date me because I told her I liked Inuyasha or Cowboy Bebop or Dragon Ball Z. No woman has ever thrown it back on me because I told her I like going to arcades. A woman has never had to wring out her panties because I told her I had a collection of PS2 games. It's just never happened. On the real though, could you imagine that? Hey girl, I play video games and I got a juicy, thick PS2 collection. It's just plain and simple. I'll tell you what it did get me though.
Imagine there was a reality like that. Unless your name is Vinny Hacker, bro. If you Vinny Hacker, bro, you can get away with stuff like that. Nah, you can't get away. You can't get away with stuff like that, bro. What the freak?
It got me flamed and ridiculed often until about the beginning of high school. No joke, I got called gay for nearly a whole semester after I mentioned that I played video games. Y'all think I'm making this up? This happened in 8th grade. Now with this in mind, you can imagine how surprised I was when people began to come out of the woodwork just a few years later talking about how much they love nerdy men. Ooh, I love me a guy who likes anime. Now people are trying to rewrite history and say people didn't get bullied back in the day for liking anime. Oh, you didn't get bullied for liking anime? You got bullied because you Naruto ran in the hallways.
Man, sucker, what? No, please, bro. Maybe once or twice, but that's besides.
You tried to go Super Saiyan in the middle of class. Bro, how you gonna tell me what happened to me? How you gonna tell me I didn't get called gay for liking Dragon Ball Z? The worst offenders of this revisionist history campaign are the girls who want to sit there and tell you, oh, y'all didn't like us back in high school. Y'all always went after all of the white girls. Hold up, let me get this straight. So you're telling me that as hard as it was back then to find a girl, let alone a black girl who was into nerdy stuff, nerdy black men was just...
Bro, it's always one of the 2 coins. It always be like that for some reason.
Out here curving nerdy girls left and right.
Man, this is some bullshit.
I wish I was getting approached by some nerdy black girls back in high school and middle school. In my entire school career, I only knew 3 black girls who was into nerdy shit. One of them used to bully me, the other one friend zoned me, and the third one moved away. Now, 2 out of 3 of those girls are dating white guys now, but that's besides.
It's real on that moving away stuff, bro. Every time, I don't know if it's my curse or not, but like every time I either like, god dang, bro, every time when I was in middle school or high school, I would date a girl and somehow coincidentally she has to move away. It's effed up, bro. It's effed up. Man, that brought a core memory, bro.
The point. All I'm saying is nerdy black girls, nerdy girls in general, they was not just popping up out of thin air back in the day like y'all say they were. If anything, the nerdy girls were the ones who were going after other dudes, because there was always this weird phenomenon that happened in high school where almost none of the nerdy guys had girlfriends, but almost all of the nerdy girls had boyfriends. Look, back in the day, it was a drought for nerdy dudes. I remember back in high school when we had this esports club, right? This was around the time all the freshmen, like all of the new freshmen that started joining the esports club, right? There was this one girl out of like 10, maybe 12 dudes. Anytime she would walk in the classroom, she just had a legion of dudes flocking her. She wasn't even that attractive. Like, she had teeth that looked like picket fences. Like,
that's facts, bro. They had a whole bandwagon.
Like, her teeth were throwing up gang signs. They were going in like all sorts of opposite directions. It was crazy. But for some odd reason, she always had this legion of dudes around her. So to anybody who says, you just didn't want us.
Shut your goddamn ass up.
That's all we wanted back then. All we wanted was to be able to play Budokai Tenkaichi 2 with our little boo thing right next to us. But we couldn't get that. It was...
Bro, imagine playing some Kingdom Hearts with your girl, bro. That's a dub. If I had a girl back then in high school or middle school and she played Kingdom Hearts with me, and she was like a black nerd, bro, I'd be in paradise. It's so rare back then to find that. He's right. We were in the deepest slumps. We had to sacrifice ourselves just to get to the position where we at now. We had to get combos all over the face. No Diddy.
Hey, yo, pause, Arf.
We had to suffer, bro, to gain, man. You had to bend your understand.
Hard out here for nerds. And then you got people who just get nasty with it. I saw this one dude on Twitter say, you didn't get bullied because you watched anime. You were just a horrible person. I can't believe that watching Inuyasha and Dragon Ball Z on Saturday nights on Toonami made me such a horrible person. How could I have been so blind? Man, compared to me, King Von must have been a saint. Bro, stop it.
Get some help.
Now, as much dogging as I just did on people who said we didn't get bullied for liking anime, I gotta agree with them to an extent. We didn't get bullied for liking anime. We got bullied for liking anime while being ugly. It's about time somebody told the truth on the subject, so I guess I gotta be the one to do it. I hate this topic mainly because it's so dishonest. Women, be honest. You do not like nerds. You like conventionally attractive dudes who just so happen to be in the nerdy stuff. Seriously, can you recall a time where a man has gotten you soaked by telling you that he's read Berserk 5 times? I didn't think so. You met a guy that you found attractive, and him being into the same stuff that you were into was just merely a bonus. You already wanted to date him. In my 20 years of living, I've never heard a woman tell another girl, he was fine, but he wasn't into anime. Could you believe that? I told him, I can't do this. My man has got to be into anime. He's got to be watching Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho, Cowboy Bebop. I've seen nerdy women date men who aren't even remotely nerdy. You want to know why they still dated them? Because they found them attractive. So women, stop lying and saying that you like nerds. You don't. Ugly people have it rough. When you're ugly, everything you do is deemed weird and unappealing.
Or corny. Don't forget corny. Bruh, they throw that corny word out there. That's the most C word I heard back then. Being a nerd back then, I used to watch Naruto, read Naruto, and Dragon Ball Z. And that was that. I had my own clique. I didn't mess with being in sports too much because we didn't really have a good team back then. I was heavy into them books because it was the only way to escape the school I was in. I hated school, bro. I liked the people, but I hated school, man. Period, bro.
There's a reason it took anime this long to go mainstream, even though anime's been out since like the 1980s. That's because attractive people started liking anime. And when people like Megan Thee Stallion and Michael B. Jordan started coming out talking about how much they like anime, that's when anime started to become mainstream. If these celebrities weren't talking about anime would have never seen the light of day. It would have remained underground, and people would still be getting bullied for liking Dragon Ball Z. So if nobody's gonna say it, I'm gonna be the one to say it. There is a difference between a nerd and a conventionally attractive man who happens to like nerdy things. You want proof? I'll show you proof. There's proof in the very thread that I was talking about earlier about all of the girls going through and just posting their conventionally attractive man who just so happened to be in the nerdy stuff. Look at this right here. Look at how sad this is. This is Selfie talking about how he needs his confidence boost. Somebody posted in the comments, man, you better go find it.
Yo, Twitter's not a real place, bro. They did him dirty, bro. Oh my god.
On top of that, where's all of the black women who say they like nerdy black men? If it was true that you like nerdy black men, y'all should be running this man's DMs up. Look, even he knows what's up. In the name of all that is holy, y'all gotta stop lying to these men, okay? Just tell them the truth. Like, seriously, it's getting sad at this point. So, in conclusion, black women, listen, you can lie to me and you can lie to your mama, but you can't lie to yourself. You do not like nerds. You like sexy ass men who just so happen to be into nerdy things. We not mad at that. We know that. Just admit it. There's no need to lie about it. So, yeah, like I said before, I got a
later. I ain't gonna lie, homie's funny, bro. Homie's really funny. My only thing I would say is, yes, there was some black woman back there that did not really mess with the nerds, bro. It is what it is. Back then it was hard times, bro. You could barely even find a nerd, bro. Growing up, I had to deal with that all the time. But Nowadays, I think times are different, bro. We had to sacrifice ourselves just for y'all to run. I have no idea. Times were hard, bro. The days where we had to get skipped, the days where you had your crush and stuff like that, and you were considered corny. Oh, bro, that's a horrible sign in the black community. I'm sorry, but if you guys like the video and you appreciate everything that happened, and make sure you like and subscribe or comment down below your experience of being a black nerd, and give this guy a follow him, man. He's goated, bro. Without being said, I'm Happy Cause Kid. I'm out. Peace.